Planet Dolan.
From a stalker losing her edge to judgmental hamsters, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the most ridiculous reasons people broke up with us. I'm Doopie, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by kittycool101. One day, Andy and her boyfriend Adam were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 together on their PS4s. They decided it was more fun to play competitively against each other, rather than co-op. But at the end of the third game, Adam suddenly shouted, "That's it! I'm breaking up with you!" Shocked, Andy asked why. Adam said, "Because you got more kills than me." And he was serious. That was the last time Andy saw or spoke to Adam because he blocked her on everything. Number 9 was submitted by hotdogman9. Salty Squid once had a girlfriend who always acted like a mom when he was with her and was very much the jealous type. One day, Salty Squid was on the phone making plans to visit his mom, and when Salty Squid said, "Okay, I'll go to your house," his girlfriend came in, grabbed his phone, and threw it on the ground. When Salty Squid reached to pick it up, she slapped his hand away and yelled, "How dare you cheat on me? We are over!" She then started yelling at Salty Squid's mom, saying, "And if I ever find you, bitch, I will F you up," and hung up. When she read the call log and it said mom, she was embarrassed and apologized. She ended up coming with Salty Squid to his mom's house, which was really awkward. She decided to break up with Salty Squid after that for putting her in that stress, quote unquote. Number 8 was submitted by Iristhesmolmeme. About 3 months ago, Mimi and her boyfriend went to a fancy restaurant together. Out of nowhere, a waitress bumped into the back of Mimi's chair, knocking her face into her plate of spaghetti. The waitress apologized, and Mimi went to the bathroom to get cleaned up. When she washed her face, her makeup came off as well. When Mimi got back to her table, her boyfriend looked disgusted. He said that Mimi looked horrible without makeup and that things just weren't working out. And then he left. A week later, Mimi found out that he was cheating on her anyway. What a jerk. Number 7 was submitted by Finalfantsy 887. When Sid was in middle school, he had a stalker. He actually liked her, but she stalked him so much that one day while he was in the bathroom, she tried to seduce Sid by putting her breasts on his head. Sid turned her down, so she cut off a piece of his hair and said she would masturbate to it every time she looked at it. Sid finally gave in and said he'd go out with her if she really wanted him that bad. But the next week, she broke up with him because he had gotten a haircut, and she said she didn't have that stalker feeling about him anymore. Number 6 was submitted by BeautifulDemoness. When Ladybot was in 8th grade, she dated a girl named Sharpie. Everything was going great until one day, Sharpie said it was time to reveal a small secret about each other. Ladybot's secret was that she had recurring nightmares, like freezing to death in the ocean when the Titanic sank. In response, Sharpie looked at her and shouted, "Devil worshipper! Spawn of Satan! You're a demon!" Sharpie then said Ladybot was going to hell and that she was schizophrenic, and then she ran home. Number 5 was submitted by HuskieGear. When Ramona was about 12, she was going out with a guy around the same age, and their relationship was going pretty well. One day, he started talking with Ramona about his favorite games, and Ramona told him she didn't really care for them. He seemed fine, like he was totally okay with Ramona's opinion. About a week later, Ramona woke up to the words, "I'm breaking up with you because you don't like Minecraft." Oh my god. Ramona got confused and thought he was joking, but he wasn't. Number 4 was submitted by 4-Star Rules 111. When Nixium was starting 7th grade, he was in a long-distance relationship with a girl. They both really loved animals, but Nixium's girlfriend had a particular obsession with hamsters. Girl, me too. She had 4 different hamsters, and she had each of them meet Nixium one by one on a video call. After the call, she told Nixium that they had to break up because her hamsters didn't like him. Relatable. Number 3 was submitted by SheWhoLovesToDraw. Robo's ex-boyfriend said he was cool with her being asexual because he claimed he was asexual as well. After 6 months of dating, he asked why Robo wouldn't put out. Robo reminded him that she was asexual and that he was supposed to be too. He said he thought asexual meant that Robo wouldn't do anything kinky or participate in a three-way or other adventurous sexual activities. After Robo called him out on his lie, he said Robo should be grateful because it was his way of giving them common ground. You know, rather than being honest and having genuine mutual interests. They broke up 4 years ago, and in those 4 years, he fathered 2 different kids with 2 different women. Asexual, he is not. Number 2 was submitted by Oxide 1510. Hellbent's ex somehow broke into his phone and found his sister, former boss, and cousins in the call history. She left a note for Hellbent that morning that they were done with no explanation. All of her stuff was gone and she had blocked his number. A few days later, Hellbent got a call from his sister because she'd been getting death threats via text. Both of his cousins had also been getting harassed. His former boss said that Hellbent's name was mentioned in a threat that she'd received. Hellbent's former boss got the police involved, and within a few hours, they realized everything was coming from the phone of Hellbent's ex. Police had discovered that Hellbent's ex had over 15 gigabytes of pictures and data of Hellbent's sister, cousins, and boss. She knew where they lived, worked, and their basic schedules. And that she had tried to order a gun online. Number 1 was submitted by me. So I dated a guy long distance once. I'd met him before we decided to make it long distance, and he really seemed to care a lot about me. We'd IM each other every day on Yahoo, and I really enjoyed talking with him. After I got comfortable enough with him, I started talking to him about how it was funny how my mom always likes to talk about diarrhea, and that she has her own song about it. He replied with, "I'm trying to eat." I immediately felt embarrassed, and he didn't talk to me for a while, and then suddenly he just broke up with me. It could have been for other reasons. I mean, long-distance relationships aren't for everyone. But I'll always wonder if it was because I tried to talk to him about my mom's shit. Huge thanks for the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. Got a story of your own to tell? Well then, what's the most ridiculous reason someone broke up with you? Let us know in the Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown. This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thanks for your support, guys! Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon!